Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me know if you heard me. Let's see here. Good morning, sis. Whew. All right, so we back. Y'all know I live in the country, so don't do me and don't talk about my Wi-Fi connection. Good morning, good morning. Welcome to my channel for all my replay gang people. Please click the like button, share me out, and subscribe. Um, for probably from now until the end of June. You probably won't see me go live much, but from the car and whenever me and I'm bothered Mimi playing a broadcast. But hey, Carney. When I say y'all, when I say these college courses is kicking my butt. They is kicking my butt. They is whooping my arse all over the place. You hear me? I, I'm thinking to myself, well, hell, maybe I ain't all that smart as I thought I was. And on top of that, with kids, and then my new career uh, that I have is very demanding and it takes a lot of my time. Children don't. I was thinking to myself, Lord, did I make the right decision by deciding to go back to college? Did I make the right decision? And he basically, look, God was working with me last night. He was working with me. He was like, the devil is a lie. He's a whole entire lie. You where you need to be. Don't give up just because it's getting uncomfortable. Don't give up just because you're coming across didn't know obstacles you didn't think you would be facing. Which ever since I started going back, when I started going back, basically back to pursue my education, I don't had so many things come up against me and so many attacks on all different levels. Ever since I took this position where I'm at, I've been coming up against attacks left and right, financial, spiritual, mental, emotional. Ever since I decided to basically put my talents out there and really try to develop like a business and things of that nature around things that I enjoy and I love to do. It's been getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And I'm thinking to myself, ooh, I gotta be on the right track. I got to be because it's too much happening. Too much happening to me. Like just recently, I lost some important things. I'm talking about really important things. And normally, when if I lose something that's important, and I'm thinking to myself, how did I lose this? It's no way possible I could have lost this because I'm very good at keeping track with this thing that I lost. So, long story short, I just said to myself, you know, I'm not going to stress. I'm not going to let it throw me off track. I'm going to, those type of things can be replaced. And it may be an inconvenience now, but, you know, it can be replaced. And that was basically God telling me, hey, listen, stop letting things deter you from your path and knock you off your course. Stop letting these distractions hinder your progress and keep you from attaining the things that you want in life. Good morning, T. So, like I said, when I say God was on my arse last night, he was on me. I did not get to sleep, you guys, no joke, until 3 o'clock this morning because I had that spirit of defeat on me, and I felt like I felt like giving up because there was so much going on yesterday, and it's been so much going on since I've started making these changes in my life that I didn't know if I was going to have the will, the courage, the strength to push myself through. And last night, I felt myself crumbling under that pressure, and 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 and, and with his superhero cape on, God swooped his tail on in and said, the devil is a lie. Truth ain't in him. You're going to get up. You're going to go to work. You're going to do, you're going to do the things that you normally do there. Push yourself like you always do there. Do a good job like you always do there. You're going to manage these children. Do what you can for them. If they don't appreciate it, that's on them. You did what you had to do as a mother. And that's all you can do. Because the rest is up to them. When I say I was receiving all that just spiritually, and I woke up renewed this morning, I can't even tell you how good I feel right now. How much better I feel. Because when you don't have anybody else that you can confide in, you can confide in the Lord. And if you can't, and if you have a different religion, or you feel a type of way, it's something that you can do. Meditation, something spiritually that you can do to release that pressure and stress off of you when things seem like they're just piling up. And that mountain that used to be, looked like it was attainable, that looks like that mountain that you thought that you weren't able to climb and that you were already struggling to climb, when that mountain just get higher and higher and you like, what is going on? That ain't nothing but the devil just trying to just slow you down. He just trying to slow you down and keep you from your purpose. And so I was just like, I don't came too far. I don't grew too much on all different levels. And I'm not about to give up now at all. My babies are watching me. It's other people watching me, rooting for my failure or rooting for my success. Either or, they watching. And even though it's not all about them and what they say and what they do, at the same time, when it comes to your children, the ones who are following behind you, after you, you know what I'm saying? I gotta set an example. I gotta show my sons and my daughter that this is what you do when you face obstacles. This is what you do when you come under stress. This is how you behave and hold your head up high. And this is how you walk every single day. Even though you got the world coming up against you, you got the Lord standing right behind you, pushing every step of the way. Even when you don't want to be pushed, even when you're just ready to roll over and just, you finally roll over in that bed, right? He right there in your face, like, excuse me, you said what? You doing what? I don't think so. So I really do. And a lot of the things that I want to do and that are centered to do promotional wise have a lot to do with YouTube. But me, I believe in knowing and learning what I need to learn in order to become successful in anything I put my hands on to do. That's including YouTube, that's including school, that's including anything that I put my hands on. And especially when I'm dealing with or helping people that are just like me in this YouTube journey. So, like, content creators, if you're in the chat, you know what I'm saying? If you have a community wall, community board, share this live out, because I want people to hear this message. I want them to know that they're not alone. I want them to know that if they need help, if they need, if they just need someone to talk to, hey, this is what my channel is about. This is the community that I'm trying to build for men and women alike. More so, yes, it is focused on building women up and promoting sisterhood. But at the same time, I want this to be a safe haven where we can express ourselves and learn and help each other, And it's like I said, it's been a journey, and I'm still on it, and I do get exhausted, and I do get tired, and there's times that I do want to give up, but the bigger picture is still at hand, and I got to keep on going. I can't stop, and I can't give up. So, you know, these upcoming weeks, probably until the end of June. Like I said, my YouTube time is gonna be cut short. It's not gonna be a lot of content I'm putting out. But don't think I ain't developing content. Don't think I'm not creating content. It's just me. I don't put out anything, and I won't put out anything, especially when there's a message behind it, and especially when it's a focus regarding it. I just don't do that because the way my subscribers, how I feel about my subscribers is I don't want to waste anybody's time, and I'm not going to give them subpar content, and I'm not going to just throw out anything that's not going to help them or enable them. Hey, Miss Tamika, help them or enable them to do better and be better, because that's my mission. That's what I feel I've been set out to do on YouTube, to show people what it's like to be a real mama with real problems. And that's what I have. So, and that's what I want to structure the content on this channel in particularly about. And that's why I separated my channels out, because I wanted to be able to express those three different facets of my personality creatively, socially, you know what I'm saying? And also just across the board without, basically, confusing people. Because when I had the other channel, I had all of those things in one, and I built up a good subscriber base, but at the same time it was just like, okay, where do I go from here, and what do I do? And I've learned so much on this YouTube journey. I have and I learned things that I didn't even think I could do. This is what gave me the motivation and confidence to even attempt to go back to school. I'm going to turn the camera on because I'm getting close to my employment. So, one moment. And so that's why me personally, that's why I was like, I need to be able to fund my projects, do things I need to do without having to, basically put my services out to help, but also putting my services out there that I wish somebody had helped me with. So probably today or tomorrow, you're going to start seeing me advertise more as far as the things that I will be able to do for smaller content creators and also for bigger content creators, as far as editing services, as far as thumbnails, as far as banners, as far as marketing packets, and so on, et cetera, et cetera. So please support, because that money is going to go towards my bigger project that's coming out, hopefully by the end of this year, because I'm still searching for funding and grants and things of that nature in order to support that project. I don't want to say too much about it until it's actually physically done and in my hands. But you got to start somewhere. You got to grow somewhere. So, like I said, if you're a content creator, share this out, because I'm trying to put my services out there. When you see it on my community wall, please share it. Because like I said, it's, I'm trying to get to a certain level. I'm trying to attain a certain level. And the only way you can do that is by conquering your fear and putting yourself out there. If people like your stuff, they like your stuff. If they don't, no harm, no foul. It's okay not to like something that someone makes for you. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's not tailored specifically for your brand and for your channel. And this all links up to my school, and what I'm going getting a degree in, and what I'm learning. And I'm applying what I learned to help those who were like me in the beginning, who didn't know where to start, how to start. And, and I had guidance from those, like Feast with Kanice. Kanice put me on to sent me a book that was incredibly helpful, that wound up leading me on a journey towards the degree I'm in now. You know what I'm saying? So, and also you got Unbothered Mimi been on my neck forever. She been on my neck forever. She's like, you don't get your butt out there and show them people what you got. Come on now, what's wrong with you? She been on me, And also, Simple Meals also was showing me things about the shorts and attaining knowledge from another content creator who also had a very good series where she was teaching content creators how to put their content out if they didn't have a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? If they didn't do a whole bunch of advertising. So, you know, those queens pushed me, gave me the motivation that I needed to get to this point where I am right now, where I'm almost probably less than a year and a year half out from attaining my bachelor's degree and possibly thinking about going ahead and going for the gold and hitting that master's. They were the ones who pushed me towards doing more things with my channel and actually trying to develop my art and the concepts and things that I feel um will help not only help me, but help other people and also help the place where I work at, because they do good work. It's a nonprofit, and the nonprofit it just promotes social and economic growth. It's just amazing. And yes, you run into obstacles, when at places that you work, when you have clashes in personality, when you have people that see that you about your ish, and they make moves to try to hinder that. I've come against that. Um, I have come against, my own children, even, with them not with them in today's society. We all know how kids are, especially this generation. They're not built the way we built y'all. They, you know what I'm saying? And the things that you think might be common sense to you because this is how you were raised and this is how your parents structured things out for you, or this is basically just how you learn through life experience, is not the same for them. Because, especially if you're a single parent, when the other parent's not there, you do overcompensate. You know what I'm saying? You do think about the things that you went through in your childhood and you try to keep those things from your children, not realizing that those very things that you came against when you were a child, those very things is what shaped and molds you into the person you are today. Those very things are the things that shaped and mold you into being, having a strong work ethic, having a strong sense of family, loyalty, love, respect, common courtesy and consideration and respect for your elders and those that are trying to teach you knowledge and trying to give you their wisdom so that you will not fall into the same traps that they did at their age. So I think we, especially as caregivers, as single mothers, even as two-parent households, we do that. We raise our children off of basically, hey, I don't want them to have all the obstacles that I had, not realizing that those obstacles is what poured into you and basically made you strong enough to deal with what's going on here in the world today. Those obstacles is what built that resolve in you to never give up and to push forward no matter what obstacle or anything that you might face in life, period. To pick yourself back up and to keep on going. That a failure should not stop you in progressing and being better than what you are, especially when you know you're very capable of it. So, like I said, I have to lead by example, and I have to show my children that no matter what, look at mama. Hey, good morning, Simple Meals. Look at mama. Mama comes home every day from working sometimes 10 to 12 hours, still gets her college work done, still makes sure the house is clean, still makes sure the clothes are washed, still makes sure we got food to eat, still makes sure she helps us with our homework. You know what I'm saying? And things that we need. Still shows up for school events. Still takes us to where we need to go when we need. It's important for our children to see that. And it's important for us to teach our children to appreciate that. And the thing is that, you know, when you raise your children and you raise them in the mode to where you don't want them to basically suffer anything that you went through, they get spoiled, they feel entitled, they feel as if this is what you're supposed to do for them. No, boo boo. Because you got many people out here in this world, parents don't even think of them on their level, dismiss any kind of type of feelings, what they want, what they need, put them off on other people, things of that nature. So you need to appreciate your parents. You need to appreciate this parent. You need to appreciate the people that are there for you in your life, that are present and that are doing things for you. Because, I had to give my oldest son a reality check, last night. And I told him, I'm not even required. You are old enough now. I'm not required to feed you, clothe you, none of that anymore, because you are of age. So the things that I'm doing for you right now are things that I can easily take away, because it's not my responsibility. I've gotten you to the point you need to get to. It's up to you to go the rest of the way. It's up to you to go the rest of the way. I can't hold your hand. You're a man. And I don't want you to be a simp. Yeah, I told him straight up. I don't want you to be a simp. I want you to be able to walk out in this world with your head held high, with an education, with a job that's sustainable. I want you to be able to stand on your own 2 feet, to provide for yourself, to provide for any queen that you decide you want to be in a relationship with, that you want to have a family with. And I want you to be able to teach your children the importance of hard work, the importance of education, the importance of loving and respecting yourself, and also the person that you're with. Good morning, TC. That's what I'm instilling in my son. Because you see, I can't teach him how to be a man, but I can teach him how to treat people. I can teach him the importance of having his own. I can teach him how to protect himself when he gets into a car and he drives and he gets pulled over for whatever reason by a police officer. I can still teach him them things. Yes, a lot of people on YouTube that say, hey, you can't teach no son how to be no man if you're a woman. But guess what? It's women out here that are women that don't even teach their own daughters the necessities or things that they need. So what is that saying, really? It's all about human nature. It's all about how you raise your children and what you instill in them, and what you basically set out and teach them what's important when it comes to dealing with their own selves, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and also how they deal and interact with other people, how they navigate this world out here. That's the only thing. I think that right there is universal across the board, whether you're a man or a woman. So I think that concept and that perception don't necessarily need to change, but it needs to adapt to the world we're living in now, to the circumstances and things that we're dealing with now. And that's one thing I see within the Black community as a whole, is the adaptability. You can't keep applying a lot of these old solutions that work when your mama's mama's mama's. You know what I'm saying? And think that that's going to work, because it's not. You're going to have to adapt it. You're going to have to change it in some sort of way. As long as the main principle stays the same, as long as the main message stays the same, you're going to have to get creative and inventive in the ways that you teach your children, so that they will be able to retain what you are teaching them, so they will see and understand what you are teaching them. So I have had a moment where I had to realize I can't, if what I'm doing in life, in work, in anything in general, if it's not working, I have to change that. I have to adapt. I have to figure out a way to mediate that space and meet and navigate it successfully. I have to do that because if I don't, I'm always going to be stagnant. I'm never going to grow. And who wants to be stagnant like that? You know? Who you want to grow. You want to grow. And I definitely want to grow on YouTube. And I know it's going to take time because it's what I speak on. A lot of people don't like, or it's not mess. It's not a whole bunch of drama. Now let me tell you something. If you bring it to me, I'm gonna give you that work because listen, Christian don't mean punk. Christian don't mean punk. And if I see something that I don't like that's not right, I'm gonna address it. I'm gonna address it whether I'm on your platform. I'm gonna do it respectfully because I don't disrespect no one on that platform. And I've had plenty of chances to. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I always come at people from a place of love. I always come at people. If I come at you, you know I care about you. Point blank, period. Especially when I see you have a channel or a vision. And that's a lot of content creators I've been around that with. And I see it being abused. I see things happening. I approach it in a different sense. And if you're not receptive to what I have to say, then I speak on it and I leave it alone. I leave it alone. So within probably, like I said, towards the end of this week, because I got to get in here because they always looking at the window like, why is she sitting in the car? She coming inside. They ready to pounce on me already, baby. I'm looking like I'm staring back at them, y'all, in this car. They staring back at me. Look at my boy. Stand up in the window. She stand up in the window. Lord, I'm speaking like this because I don't want nobody reading my lips while I'm sitting in this car. But yeah, you guys. So if you know any smaller content creators, if you're a bigger content creator, you know what I'm saying? And if you want to see any of my work from beginning to end, progression wise, you can go to RMRP Entertainment. Which all these channels are my favorites tab, my favorite channels, channels you want to visit. You can also go to Wet News and More. You can also even look on this channel if you like the way I did my thumbnails, if you like the way I did my banner, if you like any of the editing on the videos that I've done. Shout out to Unbothered Mimi because I did her video, her intro video for her channel. If you want to check that out, that's some of my work. I did my intro videos to my channels. I also did a couple earlier content creators intros to their channels, but I didn't put my work out there because at the time I was thinking to myself, I'm developing my craft, my skill. And on top of that, I did that for them. And I just didn't want to take credit for something that I did for them. And I'm still not going to, because I want to ask permission before I just say, hey, can I tell them I did this, that, and the other on your channel and, to promote my work. So reasonably priced, y'all. Remember, taking this money, putting it towards the larger project that I'm very proud of, that I just finished a grant proposal and a marketing proposal for last night. So I'm excited because I get to start shopping around. I get to start putting that out there. And when that hits YouTube and I start doing marketing for that, man, I want y'all to share. I want y'all to, because it's really, for me, it's not about what's actually it's not about the money aspect of it. It's about the message that it entails and how it's going to help our children, especially the children that feel as if they're just alone in this world. And I've been that child. I know you guys know, probably either been in that place at one point or know people that's been in that place. But click that like button, share me out, and subscribe. Also share, like What News and More Go join, become a part of that family. That's me, myself, and Unbothered's Mimi's channel, collectively together that we're developing as a brand. And also, my original channel, RMRP Entertain. I'm sorry, Real Mamas, Real Problems is still up, but it's a shorts channel now. So, click the like button, share, subscribe over there as well. Because it's going to get to a point where you guys are going to come online. You're just going to see a flood of content all over the place. But right now, my education is priority, and me pushing forward with developing this business, and also with putting my skills out there to help other content creators. Like I said, if you can't, I will work with you as far as pricing and everything else. More so, in fact, I'm not the type of person that just take your money and run. If you need help, if you need me to teach you something, especially if you're not good at editing, if you need any of those type of assistance, come to me and let a girl know. Let a girl know. And I'm here. I'm here, you guys. Love you all. Gotta go. Remember, share me out. Put me on that community wall. Real Mama's busting out. She's busting out. So thank you, TC. So I wasn't reading the chat that much and everything else, but when I get to going, girl, when I get that passion in me about how I feel about my sisters, get that passion in me and how I feel about just actually finally putting myself out there and put, taking a chance on me, I just feel renewed and I'm happy. I'm very happy. So I don't know if you're driving about Mimi, but if you would well, TC, you said all right, TC. Let me see. Cause I'm trying to get up in here to work, girl. I might can drop the link. Oh Lord, nah, never mind. Wait a minute. Okay, hold on. I told my boss 1 minute. She probably like, what is she doing? Because I'm on my phone. So give me a moment. Let me try to figure it out, child. Let me see. Where's the gas? Invite yes. Copy link. Let me put this down in the stream for my peoples. So don't let me do it. All right. Think I got it, y'all. Because, I don't deal with StreamYard on here like that. All right. I just dropped the link. Now, remember, I ain't got that much time, y'all, because she's staring at me. So, click that link. If I see you pop up, you can come on up here. Yeah, you can go ahead and click it for a few minutes. If not, I'll probably come back probably late on this afternoon or early tomorrow morning. We can continue the conversation. However y'all want to do it. Just drop a 1 in the chat, yes, or drop a 2. We can continue this conversation on, another time early in the morning, maybe tomorrow, if that's okay. There we go. Look who we got. We got TC.
Hey. Yeah. Yeah, already in the morning. That's what we do in the early in the morning to the break of dawn. We know what's on. Listen, you are on fire, girl. As they say in the chat, you are on your mind says you are on fire. All of y'all are on fire. Cornice is on fire. I see her. I see what she doing. I see what you doing. I see all these videos. I see Unbothered Mimi that don't sprouted out of the cocoon and she's flying like a butterfly. I see you all. Now listen, I love you all, and I want y'all to stay laser. Listen, not focus, laser focus. You understand? That means nothing but a little bit can get in. You're focused on one thing, and you're gonna do just that one thing at a time, and that's done well. Okay. And I want to just say, when you remember Real Mamas, when I first came on, I couldn't do certain things because of my affiliations politically and whatnot. Well, the mayor of the city of Philadelphia is a Black woman. Let me explain.
Yes, she is.
The 99 mayors that have been since Philadelphia since 1700 and whatever the heck it was, 16 whatever, have all been males, and now we have a female mayor. And she just so happens to be Black and the most qualified. The most qualified.
Mm-hmm.
So we're getting ready to make it a city of sisterly love and brotherly affection because we're getting ready to change it all up. We're getting ready to change the
I heard
narrative.
that.
We're getting ready to spin it. We're getting ready to do all that and all that. I'm just saying that all the sisters, y'all sisters, this is our time. Do it. Get your education. Homeowner associations. All of these
Mm-hmm.
first time home buyers. Go ahead and get it. They have it. NACA.com. I'm gonna put it in your chat.
That's
NACA.com
right. I'm
is
so glad
doing.
you mentioned that.
we
Because that's something that I'm also considering at my place of employment as well. For a lot of the parents around here that are income, a lot of the single parent households, single parent give households.
Yes,
So I was actually in the process of developing an event that was going to be centered around that type of education. And I was looking for a real estate agent that was certified actually in NACA, so that they would be able to, donate their services for free and come to the event. So it's
absolutely.
crazy how you just gave me confirmation on that. So to push forward. So
I'll get you a phone number for somebody in the Virginia area. And that they do it. They always set up. They always set up for, and give information and have workshops. All of that's for no cost. So
yes,
no cost. Nothing's free except mama's love. Is nothing free
right.
in this world but mama's love. Okay, but it's at no cost, and they're doing it all over the country. So NACA.com, I'll put it in the chat. I just wanted to let
Mhm.
everybody know that we have people that's taking over and doing a doggone thing. We are beacons of light, all of us,
Yes.
y'all. We are beacons of light. Walk in your purpose, and
Mhm.
don't let anybody sway you. All right, that's all I had to say.
Yes. Appreciate you, because I gotta get in here because they
I know.
looking. So
I know. I see him.
but
I see
TC,
him too.
you have email, phone. You have my email. You got my phone, because I saw the text about the with the mayor, and I went and read up some information and stuff and was looking to see what was going on. And you know
Cool.
how I support you and Bro Anthony.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yes.
I just love that with you and Bro Anthony and Tita Talks. I was
Peter.
watching that. I
Yes.
said that's what it's about. Look at that.
And I'm
Look at
coming. I
that.
want to listen. I want to come with whoever wants to, and invite me somewhere. I'm there. You understand what I'm saying? Just
Hmm.
and I'm glad you said that. Financial aid 24-25 is gonna be totally different. Everyone, listen.
Hmm.
24 and 25 financial aid application, the FAFSA,
Yes.
totally has changed.
They changing up.
They changed it again because they done got smart to
Hmm.
some stuff. But we smarter than them. I know I am. I know you are. I know all of y'all are. So
Hmm.
we gonna handle that situation. But we got to get people to in front of it. We get in front of it.
Right.
All right, y'all. All right.
Right. Appreciate you.
Happy
I'm gonna get up
Monday.
with you, TC, because I do want
Okay.
to schedule an interview with you as well, for a segment. So just be looking out for that pretty soon. But
You know it.
that information with NACA, please, please, please,
I'm
because when
putting
I
it.
say people in this area need that, they need that, Queen. They
They
need
need
that.
it. All
Hmm.
right. All right, y'all. I'm
All
getting
right.
ready to go down. Put it in. Okay.
All right. Bye. Thank you.
Peace. Mhm.
All right, everyone, I'm about to end the live. So you know my email address is realmamasrealproblems@gmail.com, or realmamasreallyvlogging all together @gmail.com. If you want to go ahead, and if you want a packet for marketing services or anything of that nature, if you need help, if you need somebody just to talk to, your sister here. But she got to get on into work so she can get that paycheck. So click the like button, share me out, subscribe, and I'm out here.